anybody as long and tall as I am, let alone someone who moves the way I move. He doesn't have a chance against me on the feet, and I need to see him unconscious. There's no excuses when I beat him. Ian Machado Gary is the best fighter in the world, and that's it.
Everybody say before the fight, I'm gonna knock him out, I'm gonna finish Islam, I'm gonna stop his wrestling, but it's not working. I'm gonna do whatever I want and finish him. So I'm the best fighter in the world, and I'm gonna show it in Philadelphia. To make the fight easy, we have to training hard every day.
Use your range. Use your range. Range.
Who can beat us, who training more than us. But no one training more than us.
Nice, Usman. Very nice, Usman.
I'm not just grappler. I'm the best fighter in the world.
As UFC 330 approaches, Ian Gary vows to expose Islam Makhachev and leave him unconscious on the feet. But Islam fires back that Gary's wrestling won't save him and promises to unleash every weapon in Philadelphia. With both men claiming supremacy, this showdown is quickly becoming an all-out war. Islam Makhachev makes it crystal clear that nobody is outworking his camp, insisting relentless training is what makes fighting easy once the cage door closes. And this time, he's warning Ian Gary that he's much more than a grappler. He's bringing every weapon in his arsenal to...
Much as I know how good he is and I know how talented he is, I know that I can beat him if I go out there and do what I believe I can.
However, Ian Gary proudly showed Eddie Hearn the 2019 title belt he won, then pointed toward the empty frame sitting above it with a message that carried serious intent. That frame is being reserved for the UFC championship belt he believes he'll claim.
Use your range. Range.
Who can beat us, who training more than us. But no one training more than us.
Nice, Usman. Very nice, Usman.
I'm not just grappler. I'm the best fighter in the world. I'm gonna use all my skills.
While mocking Makhachev during a video call with boxing promoter Eddie Hearn, Ian Gary delivered a brutal message. Despite respecting Islam Makhachev's elite talent, he remains convinced he can beat him. Gary believes that if he unleashes the performance he knows he's capable of...
Yeah. I got this made a while ago, and I feel like this is something me and you would like. So, that is my Cage Warriors world title that I won in July 2019. And above it, when I got that one framed, I made this frame as well.
You love it.
It's an empty frame that says UFC World Champion.
Now shifting toward training, Coach Javier Mendez says Islam Makhachev is the ultimate package, capable of dominating every aspect of MMA with elite-level skill. He insists this isn't merely a grappler versus striker matchup. Islam can control the fight wherever he wants. According to Mendez, Islam doesn't simply adapt to opponents. He determines exactly how he's going to fight and precisely...
At Islam, who's compared to all of them, he's the total package. He was beautiful to train. I mean, he's the easiest champion I've ever had to deal with. He can do it all. That's what people are missing.
You guys ready? Okay, let's go.
It's not a grappler versus a striker. It's a total MMA fighter fighting.
Nice, Islam.
And we just decide how he's going to fight.
Ian Gary is ramping up his training camp, sharpening his pad work with explosive combinations as he prepares to face Islam Makhachev. With every session, Gary's focus is on increasing his speed, refining his technique, and becoming a more dangerous opponent capable of challenging one of the most well-rounded fighters in MMA. Rather than simply trying to survive, Gary is developing the skills and strategies he believes can catch Islam Makhachev off guard and launch him directly into the spotlight.
Play the clubbing collar tie like Islam does. GSP would do it. GSP would do it effectively till he came into BJ Penn. And the reason I think Ian Gary's going to have some problems for Islam is because he does that BJ Penn hook, which again is a rare problem to encounter. As he hikes it up, we can maintain our space here. It's really, really difficult to deal with, especially if we can push the head here, because I can frame both my forearm and my leg. So if I'm ready to reach the other leg, whether it be with his foot or his hand. Sometimes we can even slip because we don't have wrestling boots and stay square. Whereas a traditional slip, when we get over, we'll expose out that. So again, I think it's going to be interesting. Ian Gary probably going to get taken down, but if we see this exchange, I'm really interested to see what happens. Can Islam do his regular high carb club foot sweep?
Adding to that, analyst Craig Jones is drilling Ian Gary on a BJ Penn-style inside foot hook, using it to create space and neutralize Islam Makhachev's high club attack. He teaches Gary to stay long, maintain distance, and use his leg as a frame whenever Islam tries to close the gap. If Islam commits too hard, Gary can counter the club, stay balanced, and potentially turn the exchange into a sudden counter-up.
Yeah, he probably is. Yeah.
Do you reckon it's between him and Morales? Probably. I mean, Shavkat
Morales is a beast, but he's not as his defense is not as refined as Ian. I mean, again, I'm going to say Ian's footwork is very good. His distance management is very good. He's got a very good series of lancing attacks. His takedown defense is excellent. Shavkat didn't get him down until like the fourth or the fifth, and even then, yes, he did get him down. And so I think this will be kind of interesting to see what kind of takedowns he uses. If you guys recall, Rakhmonov was only doing upper body stuff and couldn't get any of it to work. And then eventually mixed lower to upper. So he had like a knee tap. He had a single leg that he used to a knee tap, and he finally got him over. So like he was able to get it done, but it took a really long time. And I know Shavkat was injured. So this is what I mean. Like maybe Makhachev goes in there and they bosses him around. It's hard to say. That was almost 2 years ago too, the fight between Rakhmonov and a year and a half anyway, between Rakhmonov and Gary. But I just think Gary's defensiveness, dude, he's hard to take down. He's hard to land on. He's got great footwork, great distance management. He's quicker of the...
However, Craig Jones is teaching Ian Gary to force Islam to remain low on the single by using constant backward movement, denying Islam the hip control he needs if he can't establish his signature club. Gary can drop into the ankle hook and attack the leg just like the opening Dustin Poirier found. Jones shows Gary how to wait for Islam to overcommit, then turn that pressure back against him with a sudden ankle attack during the transition. The message is obvious. Comparing both fighters, Luke Thomas predicts Islam Makhachev will win because it's simply too difficult to bet against the pound-for-pound king. But he warns that Ian Gary's elite defense, hunger, and movement could create serious problems for Islam. Luke views Gary as a dangerous underdog who could test Islam in ways established contenders haven't. However, Luke Thomas views Ian Gary as an absolute nightmare matchup for Islam Makhachev, calling him one of the toughest challenges Islam could face at welterweight. He praises Gary's elite footwork, distance control, speed, and takedown defense, noting that even Shavkat Rakhmonov struggled to take him down consistently. Luke Thomas has delivered his final prediction, and there's no mystery about it. He's backing Islam Makhachev in this dangerous matchup. Thomas believes Islam's relentless pressure, elite wrestling, and ability to dictate where the fight happens will eventually overwhelm Ian Gary. While he admits Gary could have his moments on the feet, Thomas doubts he can consistently keep Islam at distance throughout 5 grueling rounds. Ultimately, Luke Thomas expects Islam Makhachev to claim victory and reinforce his status as the man everyone